demonstration today is how to decorate on a budget. Everybody loves decorations, whether it's holiday decorations or if it's just for a special event like a birthday party or a wedding or a sweet 16. And today I chose to decorate a wreath because wreaths are one of my favorite things. They're like a centerpiece for any decoration at a house. You can make small ones or big ones and put them on your garage door, like a big giant one, or just small ones and go on your front door, even ones for your bedroom door to hang in your house. And this one is the one that I'm going to use to show you the steps by. And what you have to have is just simple things. Some things you might already have at your home, and when you hang your wreath, you can always use the command hooks. That way you don't have to be so tall, and you can just like slap that sticky on there and hang your wreath. But first of all, what you have to decide is what type of wreath you want to use. This one is a grapevine wreath, which a lot of you might not know people to have the grapevines to get yourself to wrap them and dry them out. So they sell them at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, Walmart, and they are from $3 to $5. And they're not as expensive as the metal ones, which are $5, but those are better for the mesh wreaths. And I brought you a sample so that you can see these are what the mesh wreaths are. I'm sure you all have seen those. With the wire wreaths, you have to use this and stick it inside and out. But I'm not going to show you how to do that one because that one would take too long. But most of all, what you need with whether it's mesh wreath or a grapevine wreath or even a styrofoam that you would take like little pins and stick your material in, you have to have a glue gun. And I like to think of a glue gun similar to a man, you know, like my ex-husband. You always want it plugged in before you get started so that it can be good and it'll turn on. But you don't want it to overheat because it'll melt down too easy. Yeah, you can laugh at that. Then, let's say you decided on a wreath. I'm going to do, this is fall. You could do a Halloween wreath, you know, right now, but I thought that I would go ahead and do the fall one because I had all the things already handy. And like this ribbon that I bought and the leaves, I went ahead and left. This right here, for instance, is one of the knickknacks you can use to put on a wreath. It's just got a simple clip. Anybody can just clip that to the material, so you don't have to be Martha Stewart, you know, minus the gel stripes. To be able to make one of these, you just clip it on. And another thing to attach them is pipe cleaners. They're very easy. You can bend them and make it go any way you want to. And I use those a lot. And then you can pick out the item for the season, Christmas, Halloween, fall. And I have like pine cones and pumpkin ribbons and then leaves, which I love the different colored leaves. We made an outfit once and put the leaves on it for Halloween to make a fall princess. You can glue those on that as well. And like right here, these are like, you see, it's really simple. You just clip it on there. And the whole point of these is, look, it's just $1 at the dollar store. And they also have all these wreath instructions at Pinterest on, you know, just Google Pinterest. You have to start an account, just like Facebook, your name, your password, and you can see all kinds of people from all over the world and how they make wreaths, each one, and it'll give you step-by-step instructions in case, you know, I'm talking too fast and you can't, or I get too nervous to explain something. You can go on there and backtrack and make it a real good one. But the tools you need are the ones that I've explained, you know, your items, your wreath, your ribbon, or your mesh, and your glue gun, and always have plenty glue sticks because you don't want to get something glued. Let's say it had a meltdown and it overheated. You always want to have a backup, you know. So just like a man, there's 100 of them in the sea. So, and then of course you need scissors. You need scissors as well so that you can cut your ribbon. But first of all, I wanted to show you, I went ahead and glued some of these leaves on here for you so that it would be partially decorated. And look at this, I've got this pipe cleaner wrapped up too tight. But I went ahead and done that so I could show you, like step one, the wreath would be blank. And all you do is just clip the ribbon to where it's untied. And all I did right here was basically I just tucked it under one of the grapevines right there. And if you've got a mesh wreath, you could just stick it inside the wire. But I simply just done this right here and wrapped it. and I can go around my leaves right like that, so that, you know, you can make it up at the top and turn it into a bow, or just wrap it all the way around, and you can use any type of ribbon you want to make it pretty, and clip on anything that you want. And one of my favorite things to do with wreaths to make them a lot different than the others at the store, because the ones at the store are very pricey. That's the whole point. That's why I started doing this myself, because these people make these wreaths, and they'll charge you anywhere from $35 to $135. And really the most expensive one that the materials was $30, and I ended up with mesh left over, and I made 3 wreaths for that price. But one of my favorite things to do with a wreath is buy these little lights right here that are battery operated, and you can get these also at the dollar store. And this one right here is the white lights, and it's $5 for this strand, only because right there they light up and they're steady. Or you can do this and they blink, or you do that and they come on and they'll gradually fade down, and then they'll come back up. And my favorite thing with these is you can wrap these also around your wreath, and with the mesh or with the ribbon, you know, look at it fly off. You can just wrap it around, and it's really easy, and it just sticks to it. I mean, I know it looks messy right now, but when you're taking your time and you do it slow, it's very pretty. And the whole point with these is it's battery operated, because let's say you've got it on your door and you've got it right next to that plug, but the cord just won't reach, you know, and you're like, how am I gonna do this? Martha's got a wreath up on her door, and hers is faded. 10 times better, but I have no plug. Jack, get me an extension cord, you know, and then there you are, no wreath. So if you put the battery operated lights, you just click on that puppy, and Martha can forget it. You blew her away. You know what I'm saying? You can hang it anywhere you want to. You don't have to worry about the plug. So, and that's why I love those lights. And then with the items, like I said, with the leaves that I've glued on, but you can also use things like this. Not like that's got a clip on it. Let's see if I've brought you one. Well, they've all got clips, but I'll show you an example. And all these items are from the dollar store, and they're $1. But if you go, like right now it's Halloween and everything is already got Christmas, all the stores have already got Christmas out, you can get them on like 70 to 80% off right now. So I spent like 10 cents on this. So, I mean, it's awesome. When you go after the season, you can pick up some things for later, for another season. And you simply, after you've let your glue gun heat up, I don't know if I've let it heat up on it. Yeah, there he goes. See, slow. You gotta let it get good and heat it up. And then you can just glue it on to the material or the wreath itself. And once the glue dries, then there, whoop, don't fall off, then you've got a flower or a leaf. But you do have to let your glue get good and hot, and make sure that you keep this if you have a pet, because most of you all are so young, I know you don't have children, but if you've got a pet or somebody that would come by, make sure it's where no one would grab it and get burned, number one, or a child wouldn't unplug it, you know, and then you would think it was glue, then, you know, you can't glue nothing because it's already got cold. And then make sure you already have a backup glue stick, because if you see if it goes down so far, the glue, like I said, if you let it heat up too long, you'll have a meltdown. And it'll melt all up inside of it, and it'll get gummed up and stuck, and then when you try to push it through, it'll explode everywhere, and you don't want that. So that's when you find another date if it acts like a man. So anyway, right here we go with the glue stick, and we'll glue that on there, and let's say we're done with that, and we'll put a leaf there, that way I can pull my flower back off later. That's the whole point. If you don't put too much glue on it, later on, let's say you don't have money to get another wreath, you can just peel all this off. And then you can start all over and use purple bat lights instead. Let's say you wanted to do it for Halloween for your kids, and then you can get a 10-cent cupcake with spiders, and then you can use those lights and different ribbons. And it's so cheap and easy, because the most I've spent on all this together, including the lights, was $15 for all these items. And even the glue gun, I got it at a yard sale for $2, and this one right here I had got years ago at the dollar store with the glue sticks for $5. So altogether, you're not going to spend that much money, and you can have a masterpiece. And let's see here, that's exactly what I wanted to show you, because I do make masterpieces. This is the finished product of what a wreath would look like. It is one of my favorites that I've made so far this year. I know I ramble on, but I have so much fun doing these, and the whole point is that they make you peaceful. When you're stressed out over teenagers or life or anything, I can sit down and make a wreath with the little back lights like I showed you, and see, this is the wire. This is the wire that you would weave the mesh in and out with, and you can make it any way you want it, and you can use these little tie things as well, like the, I forgot what they're called, I just call them little tie thingies. Zip ties, that's what they're called. Yeah, thank you, what would I do without you? And then right here, I ran out of my zip ties, and I had to use a bread tie. So see, those things are handy too. You can use anything you've got at your house. Really, you can, and make a wreath. I meant to bring my son's UK one that I made him. I thought some of you might like it, but I made it for under $5, and it's just as big as this, and it's got a little blue and white basketball in it. And I got, this was like a little welcome thing from another Halloween thing that I just used, so it was free. And then you've got the hair ribbon that you can get for 50 cents. And these little bats right here, they're clip-on as well. See, they just all clip on and off, and you can put them anywhere you want to, and then hang them on your door later, and there you've got your wreath.